The morning on the Tanzanian savanna had just begun, as the first rays of sunlight slowly spread across the dry grasslands and low bushes. A group of Hadzabe hunters left their camp in the familiar silence of dawn. There were no loud voices, only soft footsteps on the dry ground and watchful eyes scanning the surroundings. As they moved through an area filled with dry tree stumps and low shrubs, one hunter suddenly stopped and raised his hand, signaling the group to stay quiet. Just a few meters away,
this anaconda
dry leaves
is a true
branches,
monster.
a large python lay coiled silently in the shade.
But
Its
she's
long,
fallen victim
thick
to
body
the...
rested motionless on the ground, blending almost perfectly with the brown tones of the soil and dry leaves. The patterns on its skin provided excellent camouflage in the savanna environment. Without careful observation, it would be easy to walk right past without noticing this large reptile. At a safe distance was maintained. No one rushed forward. A python is powerful and can react quickly if disturbed, so every movement had to be slow and precise. One hunter carefully stepped to the side to gain a clearer view through the low bushes. The others remained still, watching every subtle movement of the animal. The air grew so quiet that only the faint sound of wind brushing across the dry savanna grass could be heard.
No one speaks. Only a soft but escape temperature and compression under the ground, leaning fresh track, a cup to mouth, and an arrow brushing the ground.
The python remained still in the shade, its body coiled near a small tree. Its head was slightly raised, as if sensing the environment around it. Morning sunlight began to filter through the branches, gradually revealing its impressive size. The hunter holding the bough gently adjusted his stance, keeping a steady distance while observing closely. For them, patience is always a key part of every hunt. The decisive moment finally arrived. The bowstring was released smoothly, and the arrow shot forward with speed and precision, breaking the stillness of the early morning. On the vast plains of Tanzania, moments like this are not simply a matter of luck. They are the result of experience, careful observation, and survival skills passed down through generations of the Hadzabe people. After the hunt, the group returned to camp, a central open space where everyone gathers after each trip. The python was placed on a flat area near the fire. There was no rush or noise. Everyone calmly began preparing the meal in a familiar way that has been practiced for generations. Some gathered dry branches around the savanna to start a fire, while others prepared the cooking area. Soon, a small fire was burning at the center of the camp. The dry would burn slowly, casting a warm glow and sending thin smoke rising into the wide sky. The scent of wood smoke drifted gently through the dry midday air. The meal from the python was prepared in a simple and practical way. There were no complex tools or elaborate methods. Pieces of meat were placed near the hot embers, slowly roasting over the fire. As the heat spread evenly, a rich aroma gradually filled the air. One by one, people in the camp gathered around the fire. Some sat on the ground, while others stood nearby, speaking softly. The atmosphere became warm and relaxed after a long morning on the savanna. Children gathered as well, curiously watching the preparation of the meal. The quiet conversations blended with the crackling sound of burning wood, creating a familiar afternoon scene at the camp. It felt peaceful. When the food was ready, it was shared naturally among all members of the group. There were no complex rules. People simply passed the food around the circle, and everyone received their portion. For them, the meal is not just about eating, but also a time to share the results of the day and maintain a lifestyle closely connected to nature. Out on the vast plains of Tanzania, these simple moments around the fire continue day after day, just as many generations of the Hadzabe people have lived and adapted to this land. Leave a comment to share your thoughts about this way of life, and tell us what journeys you would like to see next.